Russell, do you like that background? It's not completely done, but I'm making some like Null Labs stuff. Hopefully it looks good. It's like 3/4 AI generated. It's gonna be about half and half at the end, but I'm currently working on, you know, the pink and blue vapors coming out of the bottles. I'm working on animating those just a little bit, so there's a little bit more animation than just a pan of the camera. I'm working on that. Yeah, thought I'd try to make a couple nice intros and waiting screens while I don't have anything fun for us to do. All right, let's jump into today's topic. Today we are doing how not to get hired. I found some maybe slightly ridiculous hiring ideas, and I have decided to make fun of them in the best way that I know how to make fun of something, and that's actually do them, but maybe not in the way they were thinking would get done. So hopefully we have fun. If you have a ridiculous idea that's not in my, I came up with a way of solving this. If you have something that's better, more fun, maybe includes AI, you let me know and we'll do it. So let's go over the current architecture. I hate to call it that. I hate to call it that. So Vic said, I have a very simple question I asked her in firm screen interviews. Print each level of a tree on a separate line. You know, honestly, at first I was like, I don't know. I've never done this. What? And then I was like, this is actually pretty easy. You know, this is fairly easy. You know, you print this one, the first one, and then you get all of its children, and then you print their children. And while you're printing the children, you put all of their children. It actually is really easy. And it's like breadth first search, right? Okay, so like, if you think about it half a second, it's actually fairly easy. Okay, so, and then the CEO of, or the CTO, I'm not sure, of Turso said, if you could solve this problem using Go, Kubernetes, and SQLite, we're hiring. I was like, my goodness, people are hiring. So I kind of wrote out what the initial goals are. The initial goals: print each level of a B tree in order, level order, or really just a tree. We're probably going to use a B tree, but whatever, a tree. So it kind of looks like this. You read this line, then this line, then this line, breadth first search, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Then the next one here, it's the same thing, but with a required set of text. With a required set of text. There we go. So we have the same goal, but we need to use SQLite, Go, and Kubernetes. Okay, so this is kind of what we need to do. So I came up with an architecture. Yeah. How do you just come up with that stuff, Russell? Okay. So, yeah, this is it. We're going to use Istio because what I decided, the best way to get hired is to prove that I can make a business-ready application, which means we're going to go full-on microservice. We're going to go Istio. we're gonna do a lot of stuff. So this is kind of my thought right now. You know, really, I need to kind of spread this out a little bit. It's a little hectic in here. All right, so we have Istio that's going to route ingress for us into our microservice architecture. We have a couple things going on here. First, we have a new B tree service that you can call that creates a new B tree. Because we're in Kubernetes and we need to use Kubernetes, this is actually going to write a YAML here. So this is going to be this is an operator, and it's going to have a CRD, and it's going to have a CRD that you describe your B tree in, like how many levels you want. And then it's going to make that B tree. But since this operator is going to be written in Go, and Go doesn't have generics, well, I'm going to pretend that still doesn't have generics and a way to represent a tree. We're going to make that tree in pods. So the idea here is that there'll be a parent pod that then has children pods, and then that has children pods. So that's what we're going to do. And then there's going to be a job. This is kind of twofold. I did not, you know what, I can make this better. I can make this graph better. Check this out. All right, here we go. Okay, so how I thought, now that we kind of have the structure of the B tree, we really need a way to read it, because the end goal is to, you know, read each level. You know, breadth first search, not depth first. Because I do try to stay educational. If you guys have a question, I know I'm making fun of some stuff here. If you have a question, like what depth first versus breadth first search is of a tree, please let me know. I'm happy to actually dive into some of those things instead of making fun of the whole situation. Please say the output will be in the logs. Oh. I didn't think about that. The output will be in the logs? Oh, the output will be in the logs of the B tree reader service. Yes. I think. Well, it's going to be in the SQLite, actually. I needed a reason to use SQLite. I didn't have a good reason to use SQLite in solving this. So my thought was that we would save every transaction into SQLite. So every new run. That was the idea. I could be wrong. Okay, so what would happen is every once in a while we will run a calc job, because that way we're using jobs. We want to prove that we can make an enterprise ready system. So we're going to run a calc job. And that calc job is going to calculate the B tree and send it to the B tree reader service. This service is going to was what I was going to say is going to store it, and you know that's going to be a microservice that you can hit. And this operator here was going to watch for when there was new pods, tell the calc job to run. I was thinking it was going to actually also run this, because we don't want to use deployments, because we don't want to be lame and use like the standard stuff that people would use. We want to kind of run stuff in a unique way. I'm happy to make this a dotted line though. Happy to say maybe we do this. Maybe that's maybe this is a deployment, you know. I don't know yet. But the logs. Now there's two interesting things that I didn't fix. I didn't get in here. One was using crash loop backoffs. I very much would like to use these. And now, let's see. Using the logs of the pods somehow. Oh. Do you guys know what just happened? Here the music stopped. I can't see chat anymore. So behave yourself. Behave yourself. I lost internet. I lost internet. I'm getting super frustrated. I am almost to the point of using a different distro. Okay. Okay. I gotta reboot. I have to reboot because that is the apples life has given me. Let's do that really quickly. It won't take too long. Let's see. What distro do I use? There. Stop advertising for Elgato and their stupid product. Yeah, it's a dumb product. It's about the only product that has worked for me, but it's still a dumb product. It cannot tell. It doesn't pass through the refresh rate of the monitor. And so thus you are you're forcing it, the refresh rate. So it's kind of dumb. I kind of dislike it. All right. You should have signal now. Good, Elgato. No signal. There is signal. Oh, Elgato is not working. Let's let me go give it the good unplug and replug. It did not come back from that. Perfect. A reboot. It's not even plugged into the power of this, so it didn't even reboot. Like I said, Elgato's is not even that good. I would not. I would not recommend them. Is it really not just, it's just not coming back, is it? 1 second. Let me try rebooting one more time. Don't worry. All part of the plan. It's not doing the pass-through? I don't know why this would fail. Because, like I said, it's not attached to this computer. This is just some pass-through. All right. No signal. Well, let me try unplugging it for a little longer. For the pass-through is working. I shouldn't have spoken bad about Elgato, should I? Let me pull up Twitch chat really quickly. I have no idea what you guys are saying, and that terrifies me. That terrifies me. Absolutely terrifying. Give me just a second. See what you guys are saying. Terrifying. Give me just a second. I probably have so many cheap viewer offers at this moment. The stream is Amazon Linux. Oh gosh. Amazon Linux as a local distribution. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, the stream is not sponsored by Elgato. Obviously. I would like something that works. Did it just die on me at the same time that my internet died? All right. Give me 2 minutes to solve this. I will solve this in 2 minutes. I will bend it to my will. I'll see you in 2 minutes. Sorry. Did the stream pause for you? It shouldn't have paused for you. Okay, let's I don't know if this worked. I don't know. It did not. It did not. Okay, so the last thing I have is to actually, let's try this. Huh. Well. What should I try? What should I try? That's like the thing that captures my screen, right? Gosh, okay. Let me try a reboot. I don't know why a reboot. I don't know why a reboot would have caused this issue in the first. I mean, it must have just been dying because it's connected to a different PC. The other thing I can do is change the cable that it's connected with. I can change the cable it's connected with. I found another cable. I can kind of tell that it's not quite working because it guesses the wrong, for the screen that it has the pass-through, it's getting the wrong resolution. Yeah. I would show you, but it's getting the wrong resolution. So it's like going to a default resolution. It is still passing through though. Just the wrong resolution. Okay, let me pull up chat really quickly so I'm not missing anything. And then I'm going to quickly run and replace the cord. I'm going to see if maybe hopefully the cord died. Let's see. All right. The device number probably, so one, it's not connected to this device, right? It's connected to my streaming PC. Two, I switched it. Like you're actually seeing the output from it here. This is from Elgato because if it didn't have a, like, this is a signal that Elgato basically sends a picture no matter what. And if they're not getting a picture from the device, they encode Elgato no signal. So you're actually getting a picture from the USB device. They're just saying that it's not passing through anything, but that's demonstrably untrue because I can see right here on my screen it is passing through something. I would draw you a picture, but I couldn't show it to you. Let me try changing out this cable really quickly and see if that does anything. And think of some other ideas. I don't think it's still working. Wait a second. Let me try. Right now I'm resetting which device ID it's looking at. Okay. Okay. There. Wait a second. So check this out. It's sending the wrong resolution. That's not the resolution of this monitor. But if I match that in OBS, it comes back in OBS. But wait, we're cooking. This isn't the resolution of this monitor. Okay, let's do this. Let's see. HDMI 0. This is the middle one. Why does it think that this is the max resolution of this monitor? It absolutely is not. Interesting. One second, let me think. What happened? What happened? The I checked it. I asked to see if the firmware was up to date on the device, and it tells me that I have the latest firmware, and then it tells me a discrepancy in version. Like there's a newer version out, and now it's frozen on that. So it's sitting there telling me that I'm up to date, while at the same time telling me I'm not up to date, and it froze. One second. Tell you what. These things are some of the most finicky devices known to mankind. Okay, this is gonna work. I didn't do anything, but I unplugged all the cables, and now I'll go plug them back in. Should I reboot the streaming PC? I hate to do that. I mean, all of this. No, Dirk, what you don't understand is I am not rebooting the device that it's plugged into. I understand what you're talking about. But the device it's plugged into is not rebooting because I have a streaming PC. So I have my Linux PC over here, and then I have a Mac Mini, and I wanted a streaming PC so that if I wanted to reboot, I could. It's actually really, really convenient. And I had this Mac Mini, so I just have the Mac Mini do the stream. And so that's how I reboot, and you don't lose the stream because OBS and everything is running on a different PC. I'm so sorry, everyone. This was not supposed to be today. But let me go try plugging all those cables back in. If that doesn't fix it, I can try rebooting the Mac Mini. And see if that fixes it. I don't know. Yeah, it does look like a monitor to Linux. You're right. It does. Maybe when X starts. Yeah, I don't know. I was talking about the USB device. Let me switch out the HDMI cables just in case one of the HDMI cables went bad. I don't know about the monitors because you can dynamically plug monitors in and it works. I've never had a problem with that. So I don't think that would be just at boot. Now, again, I could be wrong. But in general, that's not a problem, right? In general, it's not a problem with USB either. All right, I cannot resolve this. I can stream at a different resolution. None of my stuff is set up at this resolution. Text is going to be very weird because it's larger than it should be. Like, let's see how this will look. If something is wrong, I just don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what. Let's see. This is probably doable. So we could continue. All right. I could try xrandr to query it again. Yeah, well, I thought arandr was, right? Because arandr just uses xrandr. And that's actually, if you saw me do this, I was rerunning my windowing. Like that's what that blip is me rerunning what is it? Let's see. I configure it here, right? Let's see. Where do I configure this? Yeah. Okay, so it's actually here. Wait, where was that? Yeah, it's in home Merrick screen layout. Wait a second. One second. Is it dot screen layout? It's a dot, right? Yeah, it's dot screen layout. Why did I... All right, so this is where, yeah, I mean, HDMI 01 is set to primary with mode of this. You know, I probably should have gotten that it was dying, right? And the reason I probably should have known it was dying was I didn't used to have to set, oh, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't used to have to set the hertz, the R. And at some point, the Elgato device stopped passing through the hertz of the monitor. And that was fine. I would just manually set it. You know, none of these do I have to do that with Xrandr. Shoot, these things aren't cheap and they die once a year on me. It's so annoying that all of them are a piece of garbage. Like I've gone through quite a few. Like I said, I go through about one a year. And they're all just pretty much garbage. I would pay double the price for one. I wouldn't pay double the price because I think it would last about a year. But if it wouldn't last about a year, I would get it. They're just pieces of garbage, absolute garbage. So anyways, so even there, I'm trying to set it with Xrandr and it's failing to set. Let me go see if I have a backup. I actually carry a backup usually because they're so bad, but I don't know if I know where it is in the move. So let me go see if it's in one of the it might still be at in my sister's basement. Hopefully it's not. This is a little large for doing what we were doing. I can probably make it work. I need to not get so... Oh, no. Everything's so small. I have lost where my thing was. Okay. Whatever. Here we go. Here we go. I think this is fine. I think I should be able to just do it with this. I'll just go ahead with it how it is. It's not... But it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's get back to work. There goes the Elgato sponsorship. Look, they're as good as anything else I have tried. Yeah, they're as good as anything else that I've tried. That's not saying a whole lot. This one actually worked the best so far. This one worked the best so far. It's this one right here. It worked the best so far. But, you know, it's now died. Probably a year and a half in. So now I gotta find, ooh, look at that. It's on sale here. I gotta find another one and get a second one so that when it dies, I don't know if that's the, I gotta watch some YouTube videos. I don't know if that's the one to get now. Not sure. Okay. Let's do this. Now, OX Machine, it sucks because there isn't any great competitors for them. That's literally what I'm saying, is like, I have backups of $200 devices because literally this happens. And I think I have a backup. I don't know if I'm on my backup. I think I have a backup. I just don't know that I would know where it is because some of my stuff hasn't moved yet, unfortunately. So yeah. The font bump is nice on mobile. That's good. That's good. This is actually why I liked streaming in 2K when I could, was because you could do a nice font, nice size font. It gets difficult when it's this large, but I will try. So I'll try not to let it knock me. I mean, it already knocked me off for an hour of my stream. I'm so sorry. This is what we streamed. Let's get back into what we were doing. We're building a business enterprise ready application. Let's get into it. We wasted enough time. Things that would be nice. It would be nice to use the logs of the pod somehow. I agree. And it would be nice to use the crash loop back off somehow. We're gonna start with a Kubernetes operator. We're gonna start with we're gonna probably do this one. My thought here was this one here will be in Go. We're just actually gonna do this instead of that. We're just gonna put a little Go up here, Go. And then this one's gonna be in Rust. And then this job, I don't know. I haven't actually. Yeah, it'd probably be in Rust just because this is probably going to be in Go because it will be fast. These aren't going to be anything, probably. These are probably just going to be like a busy box. Istio, B-Tree Reader Service. This is probably going to be Rust. What I was kind of thinking is this side will be Rust, this side will be Go, kind of. The calc job is in the middle, so maybe we do it in something stupid. We'll see. Also, they said SQLite, but maybe we use Limbo if we can. Just use Terso's latest and greatest. Limbo. Yeah, okay. Erlang. Ooh, we could try. OBS is saying that it's running. Now, I'm very worried about my capture card. Okay. Well, let me know if something more horrible goes wrong, and we'll try to fix it. Okay. Let's get this started. We're gonna call this job hunting. Just in case my boss is watching. I'm not job hunting. Deep breath. I'm making content. All right. All right. Just needed to get that out of there. I am doing the challenge for somebody that said they were hiring. I get it. Job hunting. Here we go. Now, I guess what we should start with here I do love the aerospace industry too much. I do. Yeah. Why would I leave the aerospace? I'm not in the aerospace industry for anybody watching. Oh. I misspoke on a big stream. Is Limbo and libsql basically the same thing? No. No, it's not. libsql is a fork of SQLite. So it's a fork of SQLite. And SQLite, this is like a open contribution, whereas this is open source but closed contribution. And libsql is an open contribution fork. It's pretty different at this point, but it is a fork. Whereas Limbo is a full rewrite from the ground up. So this is saying, hey, if we were making an embedded database, how would we do it differently? Now, my guess is, this is by the same people. My guess is they'll look a lot the same. The one big difference, I think, is libsql is in C, which isn't... You can say that you're open contribution, but how many of us are openly contributing to a pretty technical C project? Honestly, not that many. Limbo's in a more beginner-friendly language, Rust. I think it's actually easier to take contributions. So that might be their goal. I don't know. Oops, not what I meant. So, all right. Worried about the libsql longevity with the main focus being on Limbo? I don't know about that. I wouldn't be too worried. I wouldn't be too worried. Look. SQLite, libsql, and Limbo share one thing in common right now. Actually, I guess this isn't true, but SQLite doesn't have any real corporate sponsors. Don't get me wrong, there's corporate people that use it and whatnot. But open source projects don't die because a new thing comes into effect. So what I mean by this is, let's say that Tercero stops contributing to libsql. Well, if it has a community like you, it will never die. Now, if you don't contribute to it, sure, maybe it doesn't go anywhere, but the project itself will never die. It can't be discontinued, removed from the shelf, or whatnot. It exists and will continue to exist. Now, if you would like to push it forward, it is open contribution and they will accept your pull requests. So even if Tercero says, you know what? this thing we created over here is pretty great, and we only want to contribute to this. That's okay. You can continue keeping this going. You can contribute to it and love it. So anyways, the only way an open source project really dies is you have the contributors. I'll put the contributors up top, and you have the users that use it. And the only way it truly dies, and a lot of the times, some of these people down here, the users, are contributors too. The only way it dies is if everybody stops using it. And in that case, it's dead. And you aren't using it, right? If you're using it, and you're the only person that uses it, and you love it, you absolutely love it. That's a terrible heart. You absolutely love it. Well, then you're gonna contribute to it too. You want that new feature? You're gonna go ahead and do it. And it's not dead. There you go. So don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, we gotta get Elgato out of there. There we go. Absolutely not sponsored by Elgato. If you guys know of a good screen capture card, let me know, because I'm gonna be buying at least one, maybe two if I don't have a backup in the next few weeks. And by weeks, I mean next few days. Okay, it could go business license. You never mind. You can kill open source. Actually, that's not even true, because you would just fork it. You would just fork it. Let's say SQLite went business license. You would just get forked. So if there's a community that wants it to be open source, it cannot die. Period. That's why when people are like, oh, open source is doomed, I'm like, look, I contribute a lot of open source. A lot of it's garbage. Like this job hunting will be open source. It's going to be garbage, but it won't die. It can't die. It's there. I've given it to the community under that license. There's nothing, whatever. Anyways, let's move on. We got to make this happen, not this. This. Okay. I guess we, let's create cluster. Do we already have one? Already exists. Let's delete whatever crap we have running. Delete cluster. And we're gonna start with the B tree operator. Zombie source. It's lifelessly alive. But okay, maybe I described that poorly. My point is, it'll be as alive as there are people that use it and contribute back to it, right? Just because Tursero doesn't mean that it just dies for some reason. If the community likes it, it continues on. It doesn't matter what Tursero does. Now, I do appreciate and see the value of company support and backing of a project. The likelihood is here, though, that a lot of the times companies back these things because they bring great value. And if Limbo brings more value to Tursero, well, then that's great. It's another open source project you can use. And it might be a pretty good option if you're looking at it. Because, well, it, for some reason, whatever reason, brings more value to them than libsql does. Okay. Zombie source. I think that I need to create a open source license that is zombie source. Basically, whenever I archive something, I'm gonna make one last commit that changes its license to zombie source. I don't dislike this. Zombie source is the AI reaping of it. Fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. We got a control plane going up. Cool, cool, cool. All right. So let's start with the B-tree operator. Basically, the reason I want to start with this is because it's going to take a manifest from the B-tree service. I don't remember. I haven't started an operator from the ground up for a little while. No. I want what is its name? Kubernetes operator framework. I don't want operator framework. That's poo-poo. What is it called? What is it called? Why can't I think of it? It's not the operator framework. This is garbage. There is a frameworks. Come on. Okay, you know what? Rabbit. What? DeepSeek. We're gonna try R1. See if it can't tell me. Yo, dog. Sup? Can you tell me the best Kubernetes operator frameworks? I want options. Yes, I grew up in the 90s, okay? Sup means I'm cool. If you don't know and didn't grow up in the 90s, sup means that I'm cool. I know how to hang. Cube Builder. That's what I wanted. Cube Builder. Okay. If you're all in on Go and want something official and battle tested. Okay. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Pythonic framework. Is Pythonic really what they use? Oh, you know, I give them kudos. I never realized that they referred to themselves as Pythonic frameworks. All right. Yeah, I think crosspane's a little. Okay. Well, this is all I wanted. Cube Builder. Thank you. All right. I could not think of that for some reason. The thing is with Cube Builder, and this is probably good, while it's kind of a framework, it's also kind of like use once and get out of your way, which I appreciate. It kind of orchestrates out the code and then just gets out of your way. Right, Cube Builder is used in the operator SDK. I know that I said that our operator SDK was poo-poo on a stick, and I stand behind that. I haven't used either of them for 2 years, so I haven't used either of them for 2 years. Let's just go with that. Okay, I don't want to install Cube Builder. Let's install Cube Builder the native way with some joy. Yay. Yay, I'm excited. Cube Builder. This is how we install stuff. Also updating Windsurf. Look at this. I actually updated my computer before starting streaming. One is because I keep hoping that my internet issues will be solved. What's a good, okay, everybody in chat right now, put your favorite Linux distribution. I'm about to change, probably. It's been 3 weeks. Still no update. If you're just sitting there judging me and saying, Merrick, you could do the patch. I actually kind of looked. I don't know how to fix the network issue. Maybe we could try. But it's hard. It's hard because I lose internet while trying to search to just figure out how. It's difficult. It's difficult. Gen 2. No, thank you. Not doing Gen 2. Archcraft. I would be okay with a arch derivative. There's a couple arch derivatives. Archcraft. I'm assuming Archcraft is an arch derivative. There's a Mojero. I don't know. There's something like that, which I think is an arch derivative. Archcraft. Is Archcraft an arch derivative? Yeah. Gen 2 is no joke. Gen 2 is no joke. Okay, you know what? A long time ago, I was looking at getting into Linux. A long time ago. And somebody said, go install Gen 2. Okay, you're talking about somebody who has never touched Linux before. I was recommended this. I couldn't even install the stupid thing. Now, I realize that I'm not as smart as some people. It was trying. And I walked away from Linux for a little while because of this recommendation. Nope, it's not a joke to me. It's pain and suffering. It's pain and suffering. That person had a grudge. Yeah. So the only thing that I'm worried about a arch derivative is I've literally had a problem with the arch packages for my network drivers. So about 1.5 years ago when I first started using Arch, I had this problem, then it was patched and fixed. And then just about a month ago, I got another update that broke it in the exact same way. So what will happen, and what happened in middle of stream already, was that I lost internet. And that sucks. I rebooted and lost my capture card, which also sucks. So do I just full sail and give NixOS a shot? Is this? My fear with this is that I have not learned enough about Linux to fix my network problem with this, right? Why not Redux? Because I'd like... I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. Everything you guys mentioned seemed painful to me. I could just Ubuntu it, but I feel like Ubuntu is the lame way out. I could Pop OS. I almost did Poop OS. I could Pop OS, which seems less... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyways, we're back to this. Okay, I got cube builder. Let's do some cube buildering. Oh, the quick start. I just need the quick start. I forget getting started. I want quick start because what I want, I need to create an API. So we'll start with this, and then I want to create a custom CRD. Create API group. Let's see, group. This is going to be tree version alpha 1 is great, and kind is going to be tree. Did I miss a step here? Oh yeah, I did. The cube builder in it. Oh, I should have probably actually mkdir. Let's see. We should probably make this the tree operator. That kind of saved me actually. Domain is github.com/ what is GitHub a null channel. Kubuntu. We're just going to go. Okay. Let's see. We'll do this. Null channel / job hunting is what we'll call it. / tree operator. One second. Okay, we're good. What? Unable to inject the configuration to. I hate Go. I hate Go. Current repository could not determine repository from path from module data, package data, or by any Go cannot determine module path from source directory outside Go path. Absolutely. Wait. There's a V2 modules? Did I miss this? Have I not written Go for long enough that I missed this? I thought we were just on V1 modules. You know that you made a pretty crappy module when you have this many versions. When did V2 modules come out? One second, I gotta look this up. I definitely wrote Go at this time. If that's true. Well, I'm just bad. This is also a different date. It's also a different date. That's fine. Nobody knows when. Okay. I hate the Go path. I refuse to work in a Go path. I have for a very long time. So let's just Go mod in it. We got to do the same thing here though in our go mod init. Let's see. We'll go mod init this. MV2. We'll do that. I've never actually used the V2 before. I'm hoping it does a really good job. Let's do this. So let's see. Go mod init. I thought QBuilder init would do it, but I guess QBuilder won't do the go mod init, but that's fine. I really don't care. All right. Oh, wait. We're not done because we created the API, but now we need to create the custom resource definition. Wait. Did I miss it? Is that all just part of the API now? You used to have to do more than... Oh, did I already... I didn't do this, did I? I just did the init. Right. Now I gotta create the API. Okay. I do have that up here, right? Okay, that's right here. Create resource. Yes. Create controller. Yes. Oh my goodness. Either group or domain is invalid. Subdomain must consist of a lowercase alphanumeric when it moves at you. What did I do it with? All mine's okay. Look at this. What are you complaining about? It's tree and tree. The kind should be capitalized, right? The kind should be capitalized. There. You know what? I know what they're upset with. I hate Go. No, the domain I put a dash instead of an underscore. I usually underscore, but I put a dash. Wait. Okay, failed to create API. Unable to inject the resource. Base QBuilder v4. Either group or domain is invalid. So it's not the kind, it's group, tree. And the domain would have been this. Oh, the domain is stupid. Oh my goodness. Oh my, look at what I did. Look at what I did. Go is usually not this weird. Go is 100% this weird. What you don't realize is you only do it once and then you forget. Right? Or what I'm doing is I'm making a project inside of a project, which makes Go more weird because, like, yeah. rm-r. Actually, can I just delete? No, we'll just. So now we've got to go mod init this. And we did this wrong too. Okay. All right. Go mod init. And now we can QBuilder init. Let's fix this. And now we should be able to do this. Rust lacks the tools. What tool does it lacked? Lacked? What tool does it lack? That's an interesting statement. I've never heard that one. All right. Either group or domain is invalid. So our group is tree. This seems valid. It has to be our domain. 1 second. Did I do something dumb with our domain? github.com/nullchannel/. That looks right to me. Unless if it's upset about the V2. I don't even know if I can do this. Like, that might not hopefully work. Oh, I don't think that should work. Oh, maybe. I don't do a whole lot of UI stuff, so that doesn't affect me. Let's see. Yeah, there's no internal references to it, right? Right. That should be it. What did I mess up here? Why does this always happen to me on stream? I get stuck on stupid stuff like, hey, my monitor decided that it can only do 1 resolution, or my capture card. Or, it's not talking about this, right? It could be this. Like, maybe it doesn't like that. All right, let's try with just this. No AAA game is ever going to be made without a real editor. Okay, I would contend that. I would contend that for a couple of reasons. But I don't think Bevy is geared towards people making AAA games. Now, if you think that the studios that make AAA games depend on an editor, let's talk about ID Tech 5 or 4. Behind some of the biggest games, most advanced games, from Wolfenstein to those. ID Tech 5 has no editor. It's just libraries. It's literally just libraries. And lots of AAA games are made by this. The studios that make AAA games don't need a full editor that does everything. That's more like the indie. That's more of the indie people. Now, I'm not saying that big games are going to use Bevy. That's not my point. My point is, I don't think that statement is correct. A lot of them make their own editors as well. The CubeSmith domain needs to be the same as it is the same as the Golang package. Did I make it different? Null channel, job hunting, tree operator. Null channel, job hunting, tree operator. It is. Maybe it shouldn't. What distro do you... Right now, I use Arch. Right now, as we speak, I use Arch. Will that be true forever and always? Probably not. Let's see. They didn't go in it, but they're doing it in the Go path, right? If your project is initialized within Go path, then... Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. I'm sorry. I am not good at memeing on anybody but myself. All right. So here they set domain and they also set repo. Let's do this. Repo. We've solved it. We've solved it. All right. Now we can create our API. Done messed up. Done messed up. All right, obviously, the real moral of the story here is I'm not good enough to get a job. Well, I know how to use Go mod in it, but why is Cube Builder dying on this? Let me see what it's made. Let's check out here. So, like, this looks right. This looks correct. Go 119? Really? One second. I mean, I thought that seemed wrong, but you know, to each their own. We'll fix this. Maybe. Okay. Now, you know what? That's the whole problem. That wasn't the whole problem. It's okay. Let's see what else it's done here. I mean, none of this stuff should make a difference here. You know, we can look at the one file it's made, but this is just a stupid file. Why? The problem here is it's not telling me what it is that it's failing on, right? So it's the domain. Oh, okay. One second. I got it. I know. This is not on me, but I'll take the blame. When we do the init here, we're going to go with domain as this. And the repo as this. I'm a dum-dum. This is null cloud. I'm an idiot. It's my domain, not the domain of my. This was on me. Okay. This was on me. I'll actually take the blame on that one. Oh my goodness. I was thinking of Go Mod and I was like, how do I appease Go Mod? This is how I appease Go Mod. We got so close, but yet so far away. Oh, I know. You know, unless if you're using Cube Builder every single day, which I literally have never, I can't ever just get into it and be like, oh yeah, this is exactly how you do this. Now, why we failed again, I am fairly good. Because I'm bad at almost everything, I'm fairly good at figuring stuff out. I say fairly good. I'm not the best. There's people better than me. But why did this fail? Tasks of this doesn't tell me anything. Thank you for telling me nothing. It did create more of the stuff here, and we see we have an alpha. So it kind of seemed to have worked. It depends on how far back you go. Nice use of the word go. Did it work or did it not? I think the only way we could really test is to try to run it, right? And see if that works or not. Let's do that. If I remember right, Cube Builder builds a make file. Yeah. And we can leverage this to, you can do like make install, right? Let's do install. Install is going to run customize and manifest. Right. Yep. And then you should be able to do deploy the controller to Kubernetes. Yep. Okay, perfect. Now, we don't have to deploy. What I usually do is I run it locally, pointed at the Kubernetes cluster. So I don't actually run it in Kubernetes unless if I'm like really ready, and I'm far from ready. So let's do make install. A sig fault. Perfect. Invalid memory address or why can't anything go well for me today? This is just the stuff that was generated. Well, it did say it failed to create the API. So like, touche. Okay, let's start over. I mean, this is a very up-to-date project, right? Yeah, 2 days ago. I mean, this is what's used in other Go, like the operator framework uses Cube Builder. I can't believe it's bit rotted this much. It has to be me. I have to be the dumb one that's just missing really, really standard stuff, right? Let me try this again. Let me try again. I'm getting pretty good at this. Okay. We're in a clean directory. We're kicking. Now, what we're doing here, and then we're doing this here because we got to make a repo, but the okay, let's go back to let's find our Cube Builder init. Okay, so our domain is this is our domain, not our Git repo. And then we're setting our Git repo path because that's what they're saying. Here is repo and then the module path. And this would be like our Go modules path. So that would be this right here, which I mean, this doesn't exist yet, which I think is fine. This is where if we made a Git repo, we would make it here, right? Oh, maybe let's check that out. Cube Builder version. Let's see. Cube Builder version is 3.10. So what version is this? Could you tell me what version you are? Please. All right, let's Oh, good call. Shame on you, Arch. I trusted you, Arch. I trusted you. All right. Let's remove that. Let's do it the good old curl way, because that's how we like installing stuff. Okay. Okay. I don't appreciate this. If I hit the... I did last use Go about 2018. Okay. So... No. It's been more recent. Like 2000. 2000? 2000? Okay. I got it. I also, you know what? To be fair, the domains are inverse, right? It would be io.nullcloud. That is how it's supposed to be, right? I don't know that affected anything. No. I'm. Is it upset that my domain doesn't match my repo? That shouldn't matter, right? That shouldn't matter. I'm not crazy yet, am I? Oh, I meant 2020. 2020. 2020 was when I last really professionally touched Go. Maybe 2021. But you have to realize, last professionally touching Go and writing an operator are probably also a little bit different. Also, we have operators, but we don't run this. We don't have to initialize a whatever. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Is this right? This looks right to me. I'm just going with it. It was just version. This is doing so much more than the last one did. So much more. So much more. Create a resource, create a controller. Yes, pretty please. Arch, you failed me yet again. Okay. We have arrived. You know, let's see. 2 hours into an hour and 40 minutes. We have I'm so sorry. I prepared for this stream. Obviously not nearly enough. But yeah, well, here we are. Feels good getting back into Go. It reminds me of all the things that I disliked about it. And it's okay to dislike things about a language. I dislike things about Rust as well. Fewer things and more nitpicky things, but I dislike things as well. Let's see. What is our depth? Let's see, depth, and it's going to be an int. Status. Ooh, do we want to do something with their statuses? We'll come back to that. Let's get rid of foo. We don't need foo. We just need depth. That looks good. I think that's all we're actually defining in this. It's supposed to be really, really simple. Oh yeah. Go is notorious for this. It's okay. We're not here. We're relearning Go and why. You know, I say like the last time I used Go. I review Go code occasionally. I can still write it. I just don't professionally write code a whole lot more anymore. They realized I wasn't good at it. They were like, let's get this guy away from the code, okay? Let's get him on to more important things. I mean, less important things. Okay. Let's see. What were we doing here? Okay, we got our depth. Let's go into main. Yep. So we got our runtime here, and they should have created us a, let's see up here. They should have a tree alpha 1. Yeah. This is the controller we want. Yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember where they put the controller. Okay. That was on my bad. Controller. All right. Let's see. This is our controller. We should get a client, tree reconciler. Good. My logic here. We have a tree object. Let's do something with it. Wait, what object do we have? We actually don't have an object right now. We have to actually go get the object that we're trying to reconcile, right? Looks like TypeScript. No, it doesn't. Does it? No, it doesn't. It does not really. I don't think so. Okay, look, I have to use the restroom. I need to make a cup of coffee. I need a 15-minute break. This has been more stressful for me than it has been for you, and I know it's been stressful for you all. I will be right back. I need about a 15-minute break to go get a drink. Coffee takes about 15 minutes to make because I have to heat the water up. I don't have hot water on standby. It takes about 15 minutes. So we're going to do that right now. Thanks everybody for sticking around. And I'm so sorry about all the technical issues we've had. Fingers crossed the internet stays holding. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, both imposed by myself and by my computer. Thanks everybody for joining me. I will be right back. Give me about 15 minutes to go to the bathroom, make a cup of coffee, and yeah. Well, I like hanging out with you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I know that we didn't learn a whole lot this morning, other than why not to be Merrick, but let's switch over to our be right back screen. Thanks everybody, see you in about 15 minutes. All right. That was like oddly perfect. Oddly perfect. I got back literally with 15 seconds left. All right. Let's get back into this. All right. How did we get this? I don't remember. Let's see. No. Designing an API. Let's see. Here we go. I just need yeah, all this is good information. All of this is good information. Design an API. Yeah. I need to go. What I need to do is I need to get the basically yeah, I need to fetch the tree instance. Let's see if the AI can. Yeah. This is close to right so far. Yeah, there we go. It's just get. I forgot. Okay. All right. Good. It's just get. So basically, this request here has the name and the namespace of the thing that you're supposed to be getting. And that's what this namespace name is. Namespace name is just the name and the namespace. Name and namespace. That's all it is. If you're wondering. If you weren't wondering, there you go. That's what it is. Okay. So now that we've gotten all this, we got our operator. We basically have this object with a depth, right? That's what we called it. Let's see, the spec has a depth. Yeah. Okay. So what we need to do, or what I was thinking we would do, is basically we would make a bunch of pods. So this would be pod 1, and then there'd be some more pods. This is pod 2, pod 3. Something like this. So basically, when you get a depth, it ensures that there is, this would be a depth of 3, right? I guess maybe we'll just make it a full tree where, in this scenario, it'd be like this. This would be a full tree, a full B tree. Obviously, a tree can have as many it could be a forest, but we're just going to say, like, for simplicity's sake, we're going to say that if you do a depth of 3, this is what you get. Which is fine, I think. Now, what we need to do is do the relations with these. Each of these pods are going to have to be annotated with the child node, right? So this is going to have like an annotation. Let's say something like this with pod 7 and pod 6, right? Is that how we're doing it? Because basically, this thing here needs to go to pod 1 and needs to get the next pods based off of that. Right? I think so. I think so. So this one would have like pod 2 and 3. This one would have 7 and 6. Continuing this on, we would have pod 4 and 5. And these would have nothing. Okay. So, what I'm trying to think of here is how, when we reconcile, we just have to make sure that our pods that we own are in. All right. This is fine. Do we need to watch pods? I mean, in theory, we would need to watch pods as well in case one of our pods died for some reason. I'm not gonna get too worried about every edge case here. Watch pods as well, but I don't think so. Let's see how much the AI can help us with this. Get all the pods that are owned by this operator. Come on, AI. Let's see it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Is this? It's like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We're just going to all right. So let's do pods. And this is going to be, yeah, a pod list. You need to core v1. Core v1 is not defined. Let's get pod list defined then. Core v1, thank you. All right. You got to use pod list because this was before the time of generics. Okay? So just remember that. Actually, that's a good question. I've been a little out of the Go realm. Do people actually use the generics? I feel like everything I touch was originally designed before that and hasn't been updated to use generics. I don't know. You are the I won't mill guy? What do you mean I won't mill guy? When did I say I won't mill? Like, am I milling flour? What were we milling? I've never actually been recognized for something, so it's cool if I'm actually recognized for something, maybe. Although if this is not a great thing to be recognized for, so, you know, who knows? Well, it's good to see you. It's good to see you. I love first-time chatters, generally. All right, pods are not declared and used, so now we're going to do, let's see, if error... I think it's get. Let's see. I won't mill guy. Definitely not. Definitely not. This guy would have known. Sorry, I'm not who you think I am, but yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy to see you in here. Absolutely. If you're new here, we're just goofing off today. We're trying to do something kind of dumb. We kind of got this challenge to do this, and I decided we'd do it in the most absurd way possible. And then we hit a bunch of problems, and we've been delayed. But we're now cooking. We're now cooking. This is not what I wanted. Thank you. I want request. I don't want namespace name. Does Git work with just a namespace? Can I get a list? I want list. That's what I want. Yeah. Okay. Not. And then this would be pods. And yeah, I'm gonna trust the AI on this one. It's a terrible choice to trust the AI on it. I want the filter on namespace. Let's see. Let's see if this looks even slightly correct. So we have a list that takes options of list options. Cool. And we have this in namespace. Yeah, restricts the list delete operation to the given namespace. Cool. So that's a good one. Because we're just going to do it in the set namespace. And then matching fields filters the list delete operation to the given field set. Okay, perfect. Because we want metadata owner reference. Because that should be us. Thanks for the follow. And there's your AI generated follow message. We got to update that a bit. We got to update it a bit. Even though my music was way too loud, wasn't it? Wasn't it? I'm so sorry. It was high for the, I'll be right back. And then I never turned it back down. My bad. Even though I'm not your mill guy, like, you gave me a follow. I appreciate it. If you're all watching and want, I have YouTube. I have some YouTube videos. You're more than welcome to go check those out and follow them. Okay, so we're gonna get a list of all of our pods, and then how do we check the depth? Because we kind of have the only thing we have here is our depth, and we need to basically see if we have the right depth. We could just go by the number of nodes, right? 1, 2, or 1, 3, 3, and 7, and so forth. Yeah, this would be 1, 3, 7. It's like it follows a pattern, everyone. Maybe we just support a depth of 3, a max depth of 3. And so then we could just be really stupid and do the count. I like stupid. Or we could do a factorial. Those articles I recommended yesterday. Did you guys read them? Were they good? Dirk, I think you would like the one, probably. I think you would like the one. I found it enlightening. All right, how do, let's see. Check to see if we have all the pods we need. This is a little more complicated than just this, because we also need to make sure that they're ordered like this. This is maybe more work than I thought it was going to be. I thought that we would come up with a really slick way to do this really simply, really dumb. But like this needs to have metadata referencing this, right? Referencing these two. And when we run, we should check all of that. So we got to make sure that it's actually making a tree, right? Unless you use some smart keys. Yeah. I'm wondering if I've made this more difficult on myself than it should be. Oh. Oh, we got huge frame droppage. Huge frames dropping. Did my internet just take a dump? Maybe. This isn't even viewable. Only 70% of frames are getting out. Everything that's can go wrong has gone wrong today. There we go. Let's give it just a second. Let's just give it a second. Oh, the lag is coming from my side. The lag is coming from my side. My internet just took a dump. We're dropping 1/3 of all frames. It's getting worse, not better. Let me see what they say. Is it coming back? I don't think so. I don't think so. Ooh. I don't know, I'm just making sounds into the mic now. The problem is I can't run a speed check or anything without destroy. Wait a second. Is that life I see? No. Now we're up to dropping 2/3 of all packets. And my internet provider says they can't find my equipment. Fantastic. Fantastic. I think that's it, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm dropping 2/3 of the frames at this point. I'm actually up to 1/4 of the frames, or 3/4. 3/4 of the frames are dropped. Okay. Well, thank you everybody that could join. I'm so sorry we didn't actually get to do much of the things we were trying to do. We'll do some more. Whether it's tonight, I might actually stream some of this tonight. Once I get the kids in bed, either tonight or maybe some tomorrow night. I had meant to get through this, so most of you can't see this though, so